Exercise, yoga, and Reiki can dramatically increase a cancer patient's quality of life during a very difficult time. I am here with Reiki practitioner Knox and yoga teacher Niti Martin, and both provide therapy at CHD'S Cancer House of Hope. Ladies, it's been wonderful talking to you this morning and learning more about what you do. Annie, let's start with you. Tell me, what is Reiki therapy?
Reiki is a holistic healing modality that works on improving the body's energy flow, which can be blocked or depleted. And the Reiki energy is a very soothing, balancing energy. It's very relaxing to the body, it's calming to the emotion, quieting to the mind, and it has many wonderful therapeutic benefits.
So what are some of the benefits? How can it help anyone?
Oh, the benefits of Reiki are many. One of the most significant is pain relief. And particularly for cancer patients, to have a drug-free method of pain relief is very important, because most of them are on, rather significant chemotherapies or different types of drugs.
Yeah.
So it's a drug-free method of pain relief, but it also provides deep relaxation. It promotes feelings of peace, so it's wonderful for stress and for all different types of things, mitigating the side effects of chemotherapy and radiation. Sometimes people come in with headaches, nausea, bone pain, joint pain, I mean, you name it. And cancer patients do need help through all stages. When they're first diagnosed, they have stress, which this therapy is probably the best thing I have ever encountered for stress and anxiety. So it's very calming and provides them with feelings of peace for that. When they're in active therapy, it helps the actual symptoms, to mitigate down those symptoms from chemotherapy and radiation.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, the residual effects. It's very, very helpful for, after effects. They might have neuropathy in their hands and feet, or many other things.
So it really improves their quality of life, which is something that's so important during such a difficult time. And Niti, you provide yoga instruction at CHD'S Cancer House of Hope. Tell me about your classes.
Yes. I began a program back in 2001, and it's called The Healing Art of Yoga for Ongoing Cancer Recovery. And what's especially nice about this program for cancer survivors is that it includes not only recently diagnosed patients, but people who have been diagnosed at any time with cancer of any kind, plus their friends and family, including those in bereavement. So it's really a continuum of service to people who are affected by cancer.
And what's the environment like if someone has never been to a class before? What is your environment like?
Well, the first thing a person who calls on the phone to find out more about this through the CHD Cancer House of Hope is they get a person, or they speak to a person about what they need from the program. I interview each person who comes into the program to find out if they have any limitations or what they're dealing with, so that I can be of better service to them. And it's a beautiful group environment. They walk into a home-like setting at the house, and we have our own yoga studio, which I actually helped create. And it's a beautiful environment. We usually have 6 to 10 people in each program, which makes it very intimate. A lot of the people get to know each other over time, sometimes many years, and we always invite newcomers too, so there's a very welcoming aspect.
So nice. It gives them something to look forward to during that time in their life. And so your classes are held in a group setting, but Annie, your sessions are individual, is that right?
That is correct, yes. Reiki, rather than being a class, though it is something that can be taught as well, but mine are treatments. So it's a one-on-one treatment with individual cancer patients. And similarly to Niti, we always have new people cycling in, but we have people that come repeatedly, because successive treatments help to increase and sustain the benefits.
So now, you host this at the Cancer House of Hope, but you also do it in your life as well with other people that may not have cancer, or just to give people those benefits. Exactly,
right. I have a business in Longmeadow called The Spirit of Healing. So I'm on Dwight Road in Longmeadow, and I see people from all walks of life.
Right.
I actually am located in an integrative medical facility. So, we see people with migraine headaches, or Lyme disease, or fibromyalgia, or back pain, joint pain, anything.
Right.
And even, you don't have to be sick. Just the stress of life. It's just wonderful.
But do you have any stories you can share about cancer patients who have received treatment or have taken yoga, and how it's really affected their life in a positive way?
Yes, many. One that comes to mind, particularly for me, is I am currently treating someone with pancreatic cancer who has had it for 3.5 years, so she's basically a walking miracle just for that. But the one thing that she has been dealing with is severe pain, and even her pain medication hasn't really been able to address it. So she's been coming every week, coming with severe pain, really pretty much leaving with none. And so it's helping her to maintain and to, you know, really obtain a quality of life while she's going through this difficult time.
That's wonderful. And Niti, what about you? Have people really seen a difference in their life since they started taking yoga from you?
Yes, one of the immediate benefits is stress reduction. And people report, even after the first class, that they sleep better after the yoga, and that seems to be very consistent. The range of motion, the flexibility, they start to gain strength. Many people are dealing with fatigue and chronic stress, and so this helps on many, many levels to strengthen and promote general well-being. And plus, just on a mental level, emotional level, you know that when you haven't had a good night's sleep, the next day you're feeling like you can't do everything that you would wish to do.
Right.
It's really integrative medicine, and it allows people to heal on many levels, to feel well physically, spiritually, and mentally.
It's just amazing how it can help people. And we're almost out of time, but I do want to mention that all of these services through CHD's Cancer House of Hope are free to cancer patients, which is wonderful.
It is. It's a tremendous service because with the costs of insurance, etc., and taking care of one's health, this is a real way to promote the self-care, which is something that you can do regardless of how much money you have.
Well, yes, Annie,
I was going to say it is such a relief for all that these people are going through, you know, with their disease, with the stress, with the physical effects, and with all of the red tape and you know, frustrations and issues that they have maybe with paperwork, with insurance, to have a place where they can come free of charge and just receive so many services, and it's a warm, welcoming environment, and it's inspiring.
It's amazing.
People
and
really love it.
So fulfilling for you too, and it's wonderful what you're doing. So thanks for sharing your stories today. Thank you.
Thank
you.
And for more information on these services at CHD's Cancer House of Hope, call 413-782-5500 or visit chd.org/Cancer House of Hope.